How's it going, guys? Bibi here with another figure review. So today I'm reviewing this Master Stars piece Vegeta. So this is the Master Stars piece Vegeta by Banpresto and CraneKing. He is a part of the DragonBall Super line, not the DragonBall Z line, and is a prize figure. He's normally $50, but because I bought him from Armageddon Expo in Auckland, I got him for $30. So let's start off this review by taking a closer look at his box and then having a look at Vegeta inside. So here's Vegeta's box. As you can see up in the top left hand corner, it does have the CraneKing logo and then Banpresto on the other side. It's interesting how they say it's the Vegeta. It's Master Stars piece the Vegeta. It's kind of weird, but that's what they got on the box. Around on the back you can see the DragonBall Super logo, a picture of the Vegeta and all the other logos sitting around. And then on the other side you have yet another photo of Vegeta. He's looking very angry, very grumpy like usual. Then just around on the front again you can see all the things that you saw before. On the bottom there's some information about the figure itself. And then on the top it says Banpresto and the Toei logo. We'll get this one open. I have opened it up. It was sellotaped closed, but I decided to show my aunties the figures. So I had opened it up previously. As you see, there's some cardboard keeping it all safe. It's nicely packaged. And then it's got a bunch of plastic all around it. So let's lay this out nicely. The first piece here is his base that keeps him standing. He doesn't have a typical base. Then we've got him with his legs. He does come in a bunch of different pieces, but it is really easy to put together. The trousers have a lot of detail in them and the colour is really nice. Then we've got the top part of his body and he's got his armour on, again beautifully painted and beautifully sculpted. And then we've got his head, which has a bunch of bubble wrap all over it. His head is actually very spiky. His hair could really injure you, so I'm thinking that's why they had it bubble wrapped. But that hair has a lot of intricate detail in it, a lot of definition. And then we've got Vegeta's grumpy face yet again. So putting on his head is really easy. It slips down nicely and it stays secure. And then putting the top half with the bottom half, it goes together nicely as well. He can stand by himself, but you could knock him over reasonably easily, and that's why this little base bit here is with it. It's kind of weird though. I'm not sure if I like it, to be honest. He is a beautiful figure. I absolutely love him. So let's take a 360 look at Vegeta. He is well made, he's rather heavy, and the paint is really nice for a prize figure. The back has kind of a glittery gold on it. All the gold pieces are kind of glittery. And the front, there's no paint chips or imperfections anywhere. We'll take a closer look at his hair because that hair has so much going on and it's sculpted really well. This is one of my favourite things about the Master Stars collection, the new ones, is because of how well that hair is actually sculpted and painted. Same goes with the chest plate. As you see, there's a lot of little bits and pieces. It's just sculpted so nicely, and his muscles are sculpted really kind of chiseled, and he's quite buff. And the fact that they didn't put in any extra shading, it's kind of a matte colour, it makes him look even more buff. And last up, of course, is the bottom half of his body, and my god, his legs are beautiful. He has very skin tight trousers on. There's little wrinkles where his legs would bend, which is really nice to see. It's just a standard matte colour, and of course we have to finish with that beautiful butt of Vegeta. So I've had this figure here for a while now, and by far this one here is my absolute favourite out of all of the Master Stars. And I mean, I'm sure you can tell why. I'm husbando, you know, absolutely love Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. This figure here isn't as heavy as a lot of the other Master Stars figures. A lot of the Master Stars figures are very, very stocky. This one here, he does stand by himself. He does fall over if you knock him, but he is a little bit more sturdy. Maybe because of the way that he's standing, his stance, it's a little bit more of a wider stance, so he does stand a little bit better. If we take a look at his shoes, his boots are painted really well. There's no like transfer, there's no weird seam lines. It's kind of interesting how they've done the kind of bluish look on his boots as a shadow or a shade instead of kind of a grey. Interesting choice. I'm not sure if I would have gone with it, but I think it works. I also kind of like how the tips of the boots have a glittery gold look to it. I don't know why, it's just I think it works quite well. Going up on to Vegeta's legs, his legs are sculpted really well. His seam lines are hidden very well because of the way that they have sculpted his legs. They are nice, and he has a nice package. I had to say it, I'm sorry, but you know, it's right there. So yes, he does have a package, and of course, he has a nice bum. I mean, Vegeta always has a nice bum. I mean, boy. So, all in all, like, his lower half is sculpted beautifully. If we go up onto his chest plate is also sculpted really nicely. It's painted nicely as well. There's no issues with the paint. I haven't noticed any bleeding. It also has that same glittery gold, which I quite like. His arms are also sculpted really nicely. The way that they've sculpted them, they're hiding all of the seam lines very well in this figure. And again, on the gloves, they've used that kind of blue tone instead of a grey tone for the shading, which I think it kind of works with the gloves more than the boots, to be honest. His face, I mean, it's Vegeta, he's scowling, it's painted nicely. There's not really any shading as such. There's a little bit maybe just around like the bridge of his nose and between his eyebrows, just to kind of give that extra definition. But the face is sculpted nicely. He looks like he's angry. And last up, if we come up to his hair is sculpted really, really well. It has a lot of different textures. It's been sculpted in a way that it looks like, you know, he's gone Super Saiyan blue. And the hair has a subtle change in colour. It goes from a dark blue up to a very slight lighter blue, which I think that looks really nice. It's a nice little touch that if you were looking at it far away, you probably wouldn't notice it, but up close you can tell. All in all, this figure is beautiful and I absolutely love it. This one here is my favourite. It's my boy Vegeta, you know, husbando #1. Can't get enough of him. And I want to pick up more Vegeta figures, to be honest. This whole Master Stars collection is amazing, and I highly suggest anyone pick these up if you want some Dragon Ball Z figures for a decent price. I'm not sure if you can find them on AmiAmi. I think you can find some, but they're reasonably hard to come by. If you live in New Zealand, you can find them on Hobby One, which I'll leave a link down in the description below to where you can get some of them from there, because that's where I buy them up in Auckland. And they have a pretty decent range of stuff. By the way, not sponsored, I just really like their store. I would love to be sponsored by them one day, but you know, always have to support your local stores when you can. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you have this figure. Let me know if you love Vegeta as much as I do, and if you like any of the other Master Stars figures out of this collection. I look forward to reading them all, and please make sure to give this video a big like if you enjoyed it. It helps me out a lot, and please also share it out, because the more people see these videos, the better. If you haven't already, check out the rest of my channel. I've got anime news, anime figure reviews, anime recommendations, live streams, unboxings, lots and lots of stuff, so I'm pretty sure you won't get bored. And if you want to see what I've been up to and check out some of my photos, I'm on social media. I've got an Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Anime Amino, lots and lots of things there as well, so check down in the description below for all of those. If you want to see more from me and more videos like this, then please make sure to subscribe for a wide range of anime content. From Mojimika, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!